As an MSP owner, you're wasting probably at least 10 hours a week on things that you shouldn't be doing. And there's a reason for it. It's because you don't know how to delegate. You haven't built the skills up. And also you just don't have the team in place and the systems in place to allow you to feel okay about delegating. The MSP business is very unique in that what we deliver is really impactful for our customers, and therefore it needs to work and needs to be perfect a lot of the time. And the thing is about that is that MSP owners really feel the need to, really keep their hands in things and micromanage and unable to delegate because of data security, the complexity of certain things that are set up technically. And that's really the heart of it. And then the other thing too is that MSP owners, if they start off technical, they just usually know more than the rest of their team. And so they always get pulled back in to solve the problem. And that's a big deal. And one of the ways you can solve this is by fixing that as well. And so I'm going to dive into that and see how we can come up with a solution for your business to solve that problem. So the number one mistake I see MSP owners making is that when they start to hire people, they hire tier 1s and tier 2s. And then eventually when they can afford it, they finally get a tier 3 because the business owner just can't keep getting dragged into the day-to-day. And so the solution to a problem for a smaller MSP is actually the other way around. Hire somebody that's really technical, the same if not better than the MSP owner, and then that MSP owner can delegate pretty much everything and feel confident that that person knows what they're doing. There's another thing that I always tell MSP owners to start out with is to do a time audit. Take 2 weeks and be really diligent. It's going to be a bit of a habit to build, but track every 15 minutes of your time from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, not just your business hours. And as we know, MSP life in the early days, your business hours are probably from when you wake up to when you go to sleep. So I want you to track every 15 minutes. And then I want you to categorize it into different categories. So things that you must do and only you can do on your team. Things that are admin tasks that you probably actually need to delegate to somebody either already on your team or you need to plan that next hire to delegate those to. And then 3, the personal tasks that, family and life, and you want to maybe keep those going, or just, look at them and give them a little audit and see if it's what you want to be doing. At the end of the day, the solution to being able to delegate and to get some of your time back as a business owner from an MSP so you can focus on sales and strategy, the things that really move the needle in your business, you really need to build a solid team. And so looking at your team and figuring out where the gaps are. If you can't delegate something to somebody on your team, who's missing? Who do you need to hire? And then go out and find some new business and make that next hire. Or maybe you need to let some people on your current team go to replace them with the right people that you need to get to that next level. As a business owner, sometimes making the hard decisions is what you got to do. So again, I challenge you, take that 2 weeks and audit your time. Really reflect on it and be diligent about every 15 minutes putting that in there. And then look at your team and figure out where the gaps are and come up with a plan on your own and send it over to me. I'd be happy to review it with you and give you any feedback.